For anyone that is new here, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 since it came out, and I just got into Lies of P just to kind of switch things up from playing Baldur's Gate so much, because I was playing it like every single stream every week for like the past 2 months. So that's kind of why I'm doing Lies of P one day, maybe 2 days a week, depending on how often I can stream during a week. But yeah, I love Baldur's Gate. I'm obsessed with it, and I just romanced Gale last stream, so I'm over the moon that my character finally got her man after 85 hours of playtime. Like, that's a lot of playtime. Well, I'm glad that we found this guy, and I'm glad we found another stargazer. Now I don't have to keep waiting and trying to find my way back to a spot I've already passed like 1,000 times. So let's see if we can find this guy's butler. Awesome. These dudes following you creep me out. I know, they're really scary. Like, they kind of, I mean, I guess they're puppets as well, but they kind of, some of them look like mannequins. Like, they almost look like maybe puppet prototypes, if you will. And like the way that they're crawling around, some of them don't have heads, or they're missing like limbs. Like, it looks like straight up horror movie material. It doesn't really freak me out too much, thankfully, but like it's scary. Especially if someone like has a fear of that kind of stuff. It's just, you know, one thing that does freak me out, and I'm not a big horror movie watcher myself, but one thing that really freaks me out in horror movies when I do watch them is like, if it's like, I don't know if it's a human, a demon, an entity, like whatever it is, you know, when it's like, the thing, it kind of like contorts itself and it like crawls on all fours, and it's like its head is like turned the other way, like it's like flipped upside down and shit, and its body is like all contorted and it moves all like funky. Oh, I can't do it. I can't even watch that shit. Like I look away at scenes like that because it freaks me the fuck out. Like, I hate it so much. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Descartes' note. The puppet cannot refuse the grand covenant imprinted upon manufacture. It must obey the creator's orders and cannot harm humans. But look at that puppet that was once called Fuoco? Is the grand covenant flawed? Fuoco. The once faithful puppet now kills humans. It creates puppets instead of fire. It obeys something else other than humans. It's as if someone is controlling it, or it has a mind of its own. As if there's a king of puppets somewhere. Foreshadowing? Is it pretending to be human? Is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. It's surprising. Fuoco's actions were not simple obedience, but faith. Fuoco worships something as God. I heard there's the king of puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. That must be what's controlling the puppets of Krot. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. I think that Rosa, there was one of those books that I got talked about the Rosa estate as well, so I feel like the game is kind of bringing us there. There's still a puppet secret that I don't know about. Ergo is probably the key, but those guys are awakening like humans more quickly as days go by. Someone has to stop them before it's too late, for the sake of all humans. Well, this book didn't really age very well, did it? The one movie that affected me the most for some reason was The Grudge. Well, yeah, that's the whole thing with the, like the contorted bodies, like with the way that she moves and shit. Have I been down here? I don't think I have. Oh, this is where we could summon. If we want to summon someone. I feel like I'm getting close to a boss fight. I know what this means. Let's go. So this big red sign and flashing button and sounds totally means that it's a very inviting place to go into, right? So we should just go right into it with no worries in the world. No, the Grudge, I've honestly never seen The Grudge, but like I am definitely a bit of a coward when it comes to like, okay, just slide to the left. I'm a coward when it comes to horror movies, so like I've watched them before, but I can't watch them alone. I can't do it. I always gotta have someone, and I gotta have a blankie I could hide in. Like, just in case. That's so unlucky. I wonder why the game did that. Yeah, it's very bizarre. And like my save data stayed, so like I'd be fine. Oh, this is Fuoco. This is who we read about. He also has a flaming set of junk. I don't even, like, there's no, like they knew what they were doing when they designed this guy, right? Like they knew how like obvious that looked. Like if y'all didn't know that this game was heavily inspired by the Souls series and from Software, you would see it with a design like this, hands down. Like there's no debate now. Oh shit, I gotta get this parry timing on the go. I couldn't even get, jeez, my character didn't even get up. Oh damn. All right. I wasn't thinking of drakes like plants for some reason. I was thinking like raising little baby dragons or something. There's gotta be a game like that out there though. And if there's not, like, what are you doing, indie devs? Like we should get on that shit because it sounds so cute. Juice is a delightful degenerate. I love him. Yeah, he's cool. He does a lot of funny random things, and I don't know, like it's fun, but oh my goodness, like he's shown his streaming software a good handful of times on stream, and like you can see just all of the buttons he has, like all of the nested scenes he has in other scenes. Like it's a lot. Like he puts a lot of effort into the entertainment value on his channel, and honestly I think it's really cool. Mine's decaf since it's evening on my end. That's fair. I like to do the same. For me, like usually coffee is my daytime. Like if I need that extra kick, I'm gonna drink coffee during the day. But if I still want like a little more during the evening, then I usually just stick with tea, or even like a sleepy time tea, or just something herbal that doesn't have all the caffeine and stuff, right? Heaping pile of sugar. It's true. It's true. Nice one, I swear. Like you go there and you say, like, you know, you say like just a coffee, like if my boyfriend gets coffee from there, he's like, oh, I just want the coffee, you know, I just want it black. You know, just a Grand Cafe black. Like that's it. Nothing inside, nothing added, nothing else. And then like a good maybe 70% of the time, he goes to take his first sip and you can tell that they just put a bunch of sugar on the bottom, or they did like a pump of like the sugary syrup, you know what I mean? And it's just so frustrating. And I feel like the only place where I feel like they get my order right just about every single time I go is Starbucks. And it's like, I know that, you know, Starbucks can be expensive, and I know I could save a lot more money in life if I don't go to Starbucks, but I feel like the amount of money that I waste going to a place and getting a coffee I'm not happy with, and I end up not drinking anyway, as opposed to just spending the extra money at Starbucks, you know, and getting something good quality that is exactly what I ordered, I think is worth it. And I will die on that hill every time. Oh my god, okay, I wasn't ready for that. I'm making some cherry blossom tea. Oh my god, that sounds really good. Damn, that sounds so nice. Like, is this a certain brand that you bought? Like, what brand makes this tea? I don't know if they would have it up this way, but like back home, it might be something I can find. Tazo is my go-to though. T-A-Z-O. Like, I love that tea. I feel like any tea that I get from them, even if I try something new or something different, like, I usually just end up loving, because I just think it's good quality tea. I never played a Souls myself. I'm too afraid, but would love to try one. Oh my god, don't be afraid. I was afraid too. Like when I played my very first Souls game ever, like I was scared, and honestly, I was terrible at it. Like I was horrible. It took me ages to get past the first boss, but like once I did, just that adrenaline rush that I felt, like kickstarted just a series of masochistic Souls endeavors that I never ever thought I'd get into in my life. But it's been such a fun journey. And I'm excited for Lords of the Fallen as well. I know that game comes out on the 13th, I believe. So it comes out in like, I think exactly a week actually from today. But that game looks great. It's apparently, I didn't know that there was an original Lords of the Fallen game. Like I didn't know it was like a remaster or like a remake. parry, the triple parry I wasn't ready for. Oh, nice. Not nice. Get away from me. You had hot chocolate today? Cool, you're so freaking cute. You are so cute. Just a nice cozy Friday with some hot cocoa. I love it. Oh my god, this guy. There we go, I needed that. That was such a smooth run too, until I got hit there. Making me glad there's no Starbucks in my town. Oh, I love them. For the longest time, there was never a Starbucks very close to me. And then a handful of years ago, they actually built one. Like, right, it's at the far edge of town, but still. It's like a hell of a lot closer than any of the other ones were, which I loved. Oh, shit, shit, shit. I need to clean my Keurig. Oh, I forget what they recommend for that. But it's why I keep like a jug of distilled vinegar in the house. It's like the only thing I use it for. How do you fuck up black coffee? That's what I mean. I love Tim Hortons. I think their coffee's good. Anytime I get like a food item from there, they're always really good to me. But the fact that, you know, you order like a black coffee with nothing else and they still manage to put sugar in, you know what I think it was? You know what I think it was, Ven? And I noticed this not the last time that we went, but the time before, is my boyfriend was ordering like the same thing. He was just ordering stuff, and you know how you can like see the order pop up on the screen? Well, what he ended up seeing was because it's all in French, by the way, mind you, right? But he said that he didn't want, you know, he didn't want sugar, he didn't want anything else in it, like whatever. So on the screen when he said don't add sugar, it literally said pas de sirop sucre, right? So like no sugar syrup was like what it translates to roughly. But the thing that blew my mind is, why is there a button for that? I don't know if that's how it works at every spot, but it was a button to not add something into the drink. And I feel like if it's really busy and the baristas are trying to make drinks quick and get things like out the window, right? If they see anything that says sirop de sucre, then they're gonna just add the syrup because they see it on the screen anyway. And it blew my mind when I saw that. And I'm like, if that's normally what happens, no wonder they mess it up so much. It was like the weirdest thing. I don't know if it was just like a fluke from that one time or not, but it was so strange. And I know if I was in a hurry and I wasn't like reading the screen carefully enough, there's no way I'd be able to know or realize that they actually meant don't put that in because it was on the screen. It was so weird. Starbucks is the best. I love their French roast. I grind the beans. Oh, yes. I love the smell of like grinding the beans on my own. My parents used to have like a little bean grinder at the house, and they used to use it and grind their own beans, but not so much anymore. I did get them drinking Tim Hortons coffee though, because the coffee, like the grounds, actually kind of made their way into my neck of the woods back home. And I actually got them to try it and they love it. Lies of P is my second Souls game. I love it so much. It just takes patience. I think you have a very good mindset already, Linz, for just these kinds of games, because I think they all do. They're all a bit different in their own way. You know, between Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, you know, this game. I feel like they all have their own kind of differences, and it's really kind of cool to learn some different play styles for all the different games. And like you said, it takes a lot of patience. And if you're not someone that has the patience for it, it just might not be your kind of game. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I was just about to read your message, Gem. Of course OBS would do that. Nice parries, Lucidity, nice face on ya. I appreciate you popping in, friend. The parries are really, really fun in this, and I'm getting decent with the timings, but clearly not always, right? I don't drink coffee. Once I had to wait for a train, 1.5 hours. I got espresso at the restaurant. Ordered a second one while the barista looked at me like I'm a monster. I mean, it's so easy to just like take that shot and just, you know, you're just done with it, right? It's not something to linger on. Espresso is nice though. I very rarely have like shots of espresso, but if I order a coffee like from Starbucks, sometimes I'll like ask for a shot of espresso in my drink just to, you know, kick it up just a little notch. The OG Lords of the Fallen kind of went under the radar for most. Played bits and pieces. It wasn't a terrible game. I've heard mixed things about it. Super Wolf, how you doing? Welcome in. Look at all that juice. What's up, juice? We were just talking about you, actually. I was talking about how I was dying when you put us all on the motorcycle at the end of your last stream. It was so funny. Just so fucking random. But you were playing Lies of P as well, and it looked like you were having a great time with it. I know you're like way ahead of where I'm at right now. But how the heck are you, you freaking amazing D-Gen? Fam, for those of you that don't know Juice, he's a really cool dude. He just recently did a big charity stream for ovarian cancer, and I think he raised over $5,000 it was. Like, he absolutely crushed it for an amazing cause. And he's just very fun. He's very entertaining. I met him through Duo, and another, like, circle of friends through Duo as well. And honestly, he's really, really cool. And an absolute filthy D-Gen, so if you're looking for another D-Gen to go hang out with, please take the time to check out Juice. He's great. He is great. Oh, shit. I'm loving this fight, Juice. He's kind of a pain in the ass, but he is really fun. I think a big fun part for me is not just, like, winning and taking the bosses down, but being able to learn all the timings for all the parries and just always be one step ahead of the boss is a really cool feeling. Bring! Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Woo! I do appreciate it. Feel free to enjoy lurking about if you want to lurk. Feel free to jump into chat and say hi if you want to come say hi. Nice. Thank you so much for the shouts for Juice as well, mods. I see you. I do appreciate it. He deserves all the love. He deserves all the shouts. He's a really, really cool dude. Ah. No! Alright. Thank God. I would have been so mad if I missed my chance. It's also a gem. It's also a gem. It's true. It's also a gem for sure. I'm very curious, Clem. You said you've never tried any Souls games, but if you were to pick one to get into like right now, do you know which one you would want to play? Or is it just not something that really appeals to you? I'm just curious. Because if you're not into Souls games or Souls likes, I'm just curious what kind of games you are into. Get out of here, bud. Are you gonna keep doing that same thing or what? I guess he will. Oh, get away, get away, get away. I just realized I got... Oh, don't you do that to me. That's mean. As soon as I'm ready to heal, he's gonna start shooting at me. That's cool of you. Oh, get away. Go, 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 go. Oh, wow. I could tell, too. He was feeling the burn. Right on the back of his booty. I could tell. That was way too close. That was so scary. Oh my God. Oh no. No. Shit. So frustrating. I need that heal. Is he gonna do the thing? Ah. See, sometimes I want to just get close to him there, and then sometimes I feel like he's gonna open that chamber and do the fire thing again. God, this fight is so long. Jesus, man. Get Duo to cover you in body paint. Oh my god, right? Can you imagine? Removes pants and undies. It's Winnie the Pooh time. Oh, good god. Are you talking about like that stupid Winnie the Pooh horror movie that was supposedly a thing? Because I never watched that. I never watched that. Good god. That would be amazing, though. It would be a team effort. Duo would have to join in for the cosplaying, though. He'd have to be like a super scary, like Tigger or something. Or Piglet. Or Eeyore. I don't know. I don't know who he would want to be. Shit. What's up, Sooks? How you doing? It's Pooh time. It's so stupid. Sooks, I hope you're doing amazing. It's good to see you. Good lord, now I'm just picturing Juice like as Winnie the Pooh as like a scary version with just body paint just everywhere, and it's just complete chaos. The struggle is real with the bosses in this game. Oh, 100%. The struggle is real, but I like the struggle. I like it. You know what I mean? It's a big part of why I like these games. And I said this the other day, but for me personally, the fights that I feel like I struggle with the most are the fights that at the end of everything I come to appreciate the most. You know what I mean? Because like I know how hard I work to get through it. And it's just a really cool feeling. Twisted, happy Friday, Twisted! It's good to see you. I'm not gonna lie, I think of Twisted Metal every time I see your name. And I don't think I've told you this until just now. But it's 100% factual. I think it was Twisted Metal 4 that my brother and I used to just play the crap out of together, and it was so fun. Just thinking of that game, it just brings me back to a good time. You know, a better day and age. But I hope you're well, Twisted. What are you getting up to with your Friday? Good start, good start. Don't know how I got out of that, but sure. Clem, you would start with Elden Ring? I think that's honestly a great choice. I think Elden Ring is like, and I don't say this like, oh, you're a beginner, you're so bad. But I just think Elden Ring from Software did an amazing job at making Elden Ring very, very beginner friendly. I just think you have a lot of really cool things in your arsenal in terms of like summons and just different builds, different types of weapons. Nice, that was good timing. And plus, it's one of the newer games, and it's incredibly smooth and just so pretty to look at, so I just feel like it checks every box. That's why I loved it so much when I played it. And I do intend to play the new DLC. I don't know when that's supposed to come out, but I know that they're working on it. I would assume they've been talking about it for a while. I would assume it would be out around the holidays, perhaps, or close to. Pistol Shrimp! What's up, Shrimp? How you doing? Oh, I don't think so. Nice try, though. Not interested in watching the movie. I'd love doing poo time. Oh my god. What about Hammy? You gotta get Hammy in on that shit, too. You gotta somehow get Hammy in on it. I don't know how. But just do like a little Winnie the Pooh for stream, but it'll be like almost like Hammy. Hammy the Pooh. Nice. Oh, it's like I kind of knew he was gonna do that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Go. Oh my god, fam. Can't be greedy. Got it. Yes! Get away from him before he blows up on me. Let's go! Greed for the win.